Today on Getting Real with Goldie, we're going to be talking about Mean Girls and Guys. Somebody asked me to do a little chat about it, so I like taking requests. This is not fact-based, evidence-based, anything like that. It's literally my observation and opinion. First and foremost, I'm going to be real succinct with this. When we're talking about Mean Girls and Guys, I actually equate it to like people that talk shit. The difference between talking shit about somebody, where you're making up something about somebody, rumors, sharing misinformation, that kind of thing, or making fun of people for things that they can't control. That's kind of mean girl guy behavior. Sabotaging people, sarcasm, excluding people, that kind of stuff. Mean girl, mean guy behavior. If you are doing something inappropriate, unhealthy, unsafe, high risk, whatever the case may be, and I'm just talking about it with somebody, that's not me talking shit. I'm stating facts about behavior that I've observed or they've observed, whatever the case may be. And there might be judgment expressed, absolutely. But like if you did something messed up and I'm just talking about it, you got to remember that facts aren't attacks. And if you don't want to be talked about for negative behavior, don't do negative behavior. I personally make it a rule not to make fun of people for things that they can't control, the way that they look, their religion, sexual orientation, all that kind of stuff. I try and impact that upon my children. Have I been successful at it in my own life? No, I've done all of this stuff and more, but we all have the opportunity to heal and grow and evolve. And so I look back on some of my behavior, don't like it, want to change it, doing something different, and everybody has the opportunity to do that as well. Something else that's important to note is right in the movie Mean Girls, where Lindsay Lohan is saying, calling somebody ugly doesn't make me pretty, calling somebody fat doesn't make me skinny, and so on and so on. It's really true, right? Other people's judgments of us are just air, right? They don't necessarily count. They don't necessarily do anything unless other people like take it and then treat us badly over it. And then that's a whole other issue. So I think kind of in closing, you have to remember that other people's opinions, right, are like farts. They stink. They're hot air. They dissipate. They go away. I personally have never been disliked by somebody I'd want to trade places with, and that's a Snapple fact. So be mean, don't be mean, doesn't matter. This was my talk, and I think it was good. Hope you do too.